Hola muchachitos and welcome back to HLM BBQ. It's Mike C, and today we're going to teach you how to prep and cook for a backyard barbecue. This would be good for 4 to 10 people if you have that many friends. Let's start off by making a mustard barbecue sauce. You need 1 cup of beef broth. This is a sticky glob of beef bouillon, but it works really well and adds a nice salty, fatty flavor to the barbecue sauce. Add 1 cup of yellow mustard. French's brand is a tasty classic. This sauce is commonly associated with a Carolina mustard sauce. It's good as hell, just wait. 1/3 cup of white vinegar for the zing. Now mix as you go to avoid burning. The sauce can burn on the bottom of the pan. Use 1/4 cup of brown sugar to add a molasses-like sweetness. Next, we're going to use 1/4 cup of Razzle Dazzle. Normally I'd say any seasoning, but this is specific to this barbecue sauce because of the unique flavor combination found only in Razzle Dazzle, but feel free to use another seasoning for inferior results. 3 tablespoons of butter. Use your fancy shoe knife or whatever seems best. Next, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire that has a funky flavor and sweetness that brings balance to this schlop. And what's mustard's best friend? That's right, my friend Ryan Green, and also ketchup. Use 2 tablespoons of Heinz ketchup. Don't f*** around, it's the best kind. You're going to use 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, which is going to bring balance and a rich sweetness to the tang of the mustard sauce. Now bring this concoction to a boil and let it simmer for 20 minutes until it's too thick to fit into its bathing suit. Now seems like a good time to thank you for returning to this show and welcome back if it's your first time. We know you showed up for the music, so thanks for putting up with my talking. If you haven't yet, please hit subscribe and let us know what you think with a comment below. We have these videos dropping every 2 weeks. Now we used an old barbecue sauce bottle and dumped this mixture into it so that it makes it feel legit. Now this sauce goes back to the 18th century when German settlers were looking for a tasty dip that could last. Now next, let's marinate the chicken. Add 1/3 cup of Worcestershire sauce followed by 1/3 cup of gluten-free soy sauce. We've got gluten sensitive in our family. 1 tablespoon white vinegar, and we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of back rub. Very simple ingredients. We wanted to keep it as simple as possible so that the mustard sauce could shine, but make this as complicated as you want. We're going to add this to 2 pounds of chicken drumsticks. Now, we separate it out into 2 bags so that all the chicken gets a little bit of love. That way it's not just like one chicken fighting for the marinade over the other. So once you get this marinated, we're going to chuck them in the fridge for at least 2 hours. You could go overnight, just be careful because of the vinegar in this marinade. It could break it down and turn it into like a sloppy mess. Next, let's move on to the corn. Have you ever had marinated corn? If not, now is a great time to try it. Grab 4 ears of corn, bust them in half so that we can get a maximum flavor penetration. Also, why are they called ears? Anyways, stick them in a bag. We're using Jugo seasoning sauce. It's like a Mexican style soy sauce, I guess. Just don't tell my dad because it's a secret ingredient and a bunch of stuff. Dump that in a bag and make sure the corn is completely covered. Now add some olive oil and 3 tablespoons of elote seasoning. We wanted to try something different. You could just as easily use back rub or Razzle Dazzle. Now it's barbecue time. Fire up your charcoal grill for 2-zone cooking. That means one side of the grill has indirect heat where the other side has direct heat. You could also accomplish this by using a propane grill and only turning on one side of the burners. It'll give you more control and help prevent burning. This is the same method that you would use to smoke most any item on a charcoal or propane grill. It's very easy and it turns out consistent results. Now check out the color of that chicken. That dark red marinade only gets better with time. Now let's kick back and let the chicken do its thing. Okay, look at the color. They've been on there for about 45 minutes. Dale, what are you doing down there? Look at that dog. Anyways, they've been on there for 45 minutes. Let's rotate them and get them evenly cooked. About 45 minutes later, check out that color. They are pretty much ready to go. I like to cook them over 185 degrees. It breaks down the tendons and strange pieces in the meat so that is fall off the bone. Now I want to crisp it up a little bit and start our glazing process. Move it to the direct zone for cooking and start pouring on that mustard sauce. Check it out. Brush it in. Make sure every little piece of that leg gets it. Giving it a nice massage like something a little special is going to happen later if you keep doing this right. I probably should have put this in even more slow-mo for you guys to enjoy. But anyways, the chicken is pretty much ready. I want to put it in some foil just to keep it warm, and it doesn't have to stay in there long because the next step that we're going to do is cook the corn. Now the corn cooks in like 10 seconds, so don't worry about it charring, or if it does burn or there's any char, who cares? Just put a little bit of extra barbecue sauce on it. And by now you're probably pretty drunk, so anything I say from here on out is nonsense. Now we make these videos focusing on things that make us happy. We want you to be with your friends, with your family, with your dog, eating the best kind of food. If any of you out there want to collaborate on a video or you have ideas, don't hesitate to reach out. Seriously, drop us a comment below. It means a lot to know what you think of what we're doing. Every little comment helps, even if you write something horrible in there. We don't care. Hit us up on the gram or on TikTok, shoot us an email, or check out our website and submit a formal request to collaborate. We're here for both your and our entertainment. We truly appreciate you showing up. Take a look at me eating this chicken and go out and make this and invite some of your friends over. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see you back here in 2 weeks. Thanks.